Hi friends, I welcome you again to my numerical method video lecture series. This is the continuation of the previous video. In the previous video, we discussed what are the basics of interpolation and how to define the forward difference operator, backward difference operator, how to find the first difference, second difference, and higher order differences. Everything we discussed. So, uh, as I told you already, we will discuss in the next video, uh, particularly some examples in the topic of interpolation. So today's video, in this video, we will discuss some examples here. Particularly, we discussed earlier interpolation for equal intervals. We have the following formulae. One is Gregory-Newton's interpolation formula. Second one is Gregory-Newton's backward interpolation formula. So forward and backward, mostly we are going to use here, forward and backward. As I told you already, for Lagrange's interpolation, I have posted a separate video. Please go through that. Now come to the topic. So you know very well, interpolation is the finding the values between the given table values. Suppose I have to find, these are the given values of x and y. I have to find the value of x equal to 12 here. 12 or 15, whatever may be. At x equal to 15, what is the value of y? Not only that, at x equal to 63 or 65, what is the value of y? That is what we are going to do in the interpolation concept. Right. I have taken one example. The population of a town they have given in the table. X represents years, Y represents the population size. In the previous, I could remember the previous video also, I have explained the concept with the help of this example only. I have taken some other years, but it is look like the same. So they have given the years 1941, 1951, 1961, 1971, and 1981, 1991 up to this. Okay, fine. Now we have to find the population increase during the period 1946, 1976, 1946 and 1976. So we should know the population size in 1946 and then we should know 1976. If you find the difference between both, we can easily give the answer. The population increased during the period between this. So this is what we are going to do here. As I told you already, uh, each and every 10 years only they will take a census in our country. Am I right? Because each and every year if they are taking, we have, the government have to spend more money for that. So that's why each and every 10 years once they will take. If you know the population size in each and every 10 years, this is the easiest method to calculate the population size between 30 years. 1941 I know. So 1946, not only 1946. If I want to find 1942, 1942.5 means 6 months. In that way also I can find everything. So one concept I would like to explain here. I'm going to divide the table in the middle. Exactly, it will be like this. Suppose if I want to find the value 1946, at 1946 I have to find the population size. So 1946 it's occurring in the before of the before the middle level 1946 and 1976 is lying in the part of after the middle level. So if it is lying in the before the middle level, we can use Newton's forward interpolation formula. Lying after the middle level, we can apply Newton's backward interpolation formula. Yeah, I can share your mind wise. We will ask the next question. Suppose if it is lying in the middle of that, exactly middle of that year, what I can apply? So you can add that. So it's so simple. Either you can apply forward or backward. Both any one of that you can apply there. So if it is before the middle level, apply forward. After the middle level, apply backward. If it is lying in the middle position, either you can apply forward or backward. Because for the end of the level, if you are using forward, the some error will be there. Accuracy will uh, decrease. It's used to say regularly. I will used to say this concept using numerical method. In the numerical method, whatever the concept, whatever the formula we are applying, whatever the methods we are applying, using that we can find approximate value only, not accurate value, nearer to the approximate. Sorry, nearer to the exact. So we can find the approximate value, not the accurate, not an accurate value. Got it? So that is the important thing. Using numerical in the numerical analysis, we are going to apply several methods. Using that method, we can find nearer to the exact, not accurate one. Got it? Right. Come to the problem now. So the solution. First, we have to find the difference table, right? These are all the arguments. X values are there and Y values are 20, 24, 29, 36, 46 and 51. Now, you know very well, guys. You are familiar with the first forward difference, I think so. I mean, first difference, second difference, third difference, everything. You know very well. So we have to subtract this and this to get this answer. As I told you already, if you want to avoid some mistakes, it's better to do from the end, from the last. So 51 minus 6, and then 46 minus 36, and then 36 minus 29, and then 29 minus 54, 24 minus 20. So in that way, it is better to move. So first I'm going to find, if you're moving like that, you won't commit any mistake, because some students, what they will do, they'll subtract this with this. 20 minus 24, you'll get minus 4. It is wrong. So according to the forward difference formula, delta y naught is equivalent to y1 minus y naught only. As I told you already, this is the current position pointer, current position, and then this is the forward position, this is the backward position, front value or back value, you can assume like that. If you want to apply forward difference, next value minus current position value, that is forward. That is delta, simply if you want to say delta. If current position value minus the previous backside value, back position value, it will give the backward difference operator. In the table, we are going to find if you are applying forward concept, that will be that we can take for the backward also. I will tell you how it will be possible in future. As I told you already, do not skip anything, do not forward it, because I will give the clue how to do that. Likewise, what is the clue I have given here? Likewise, I will give you the clue, and how I will tell you how to check whether the answer is right or wrong. That clue also I will give you. That's why do not skip it. Right. Come to the problem now. As I told you already, this minus this, 24 minus 20, it is 4. And then 29 minus 24, it is 5. And then 36 minus 29, it is 7. And then 46 minus 36, it will be 10. 51 minus 46 is 5. First difference is over. It's so simple, guys. Uh, Suppose if it is around 15 mark question, for the table itself, you can easily get 5 marks or 6 marks. So it will be easy for average students also. Easily you can go through that part. It is very, very easiest one. Now come to the second difference. It's so easy. Let's say similar thing you have to do. Next value minus that value. 5 minus 4, it is 1. Next 7 minus 5, that is 2. Next 10 minus 7, it will be, yeah, exactly, it is 3. Next 5 minus 10, don't do manually, it is one of the important thing. You can use calculator. 5 minus 10, it's better to do that, then only you will avoid the negative or positive sign. It will be minus 5, exactly this one. Now come to the third difference. It will be, yes, come to the third difference. I'm going to subtract this and this. All right, I'm going to subtract this with this. That's similar procedure. 2 minus 1, this one. 3 minus 2, next one, this one. Minus 5, minus 3. That's why you have to do, I asked you to do very carefully. Minus 5, minus 3. It is 4, minus 8. Now 1 minus 1, it is 0. Minus 8, minus 1, it is minus 9, it should be. and then minus 9 minus 0, it is minus 9 only. That's the price. So simple. It will be easy to find the difference table. If you find the difference table, there is thereafter there is nothing. Easily you can find uh, the population in 1946 as well as in 1976. As I told you already, before the middle level, we are going to use forward interpolation formula. After the middle level, if the values are occurring there, uh, x values are occurring there, it is backward interpolation. We are going to apply backward interpolation formula. Good. Now come to the problem to find the population size in 1946. So then x value will be 19. The x value, that value is 1946. We can use Newton's forward interpolation formula. Why you can use forward interpolation formula? Because it is exactly lying in the before the middle level. Before the middle level. Before the middle level, it is there. That's why we can apply forward interpolation formula. Good. Right. Come to the next. So what is the formula? Y of x equivalent to y naught plus u into del y naught, u into u minus 1 factorial factorial del square y naught, u into u minus 1, u minus 2, divided by 3 factorial del cube y naught. So up to del power 4, del power 5 I found because in my table we are having up to del power 5. That's why I have written up to this. Right. So now what are the values here? Y naught we can take from the given table itself. Del y naught also we can take with the help of given table itself. Del square y naught, second difference, del cube, del power 4, and del power 5. So these are all the things we can take from the table itself. Now our aim is to find u value. What is the value of u? X minus x naught divided by h. What is the value of x? Whatever the value we have to find. That is what our x. 1946 minus x naught. X naught is the first value in the table. 1941, I think so. Divided by h. H is nothing but most of you will do the mistake while you're choosing your h. H is nothing but difference of x, like 1941, 1951, 1961, 1971. It is important one, guys. In the upcoming topics, upcoming chapters also, we are going to choose like that only. The difference of x is nothing but h. From this one only you can come to the conclusion whether it is equally spaced or unequally spaced. Look at that 41, 51, 61. So this is what the difference. It is 10. Here also 10. So it is equally spaced. If the distance is varying, it is unequally spaced. We have to use some other methods that we discussed earlier. Right. Now come to the point. So the value of h is 10. So using that 46 minus 41, it will be 5 by 10. It will be 1 by 2, so 0.5 it will be. Remember it, 5 by 10 it will be 1 by 2. So x minus x naught by h, it will be 46 minus 41, 1946 minus 1941 divided by 10 is equivalent to 0.5. That's it. So this is the only thing you have to find. Apart from everything, it will be easy. Everything you are going to take from the table itself. Y naught, del y naught, del square y naught, del cube y naught, del power 4 y naught, and del power 5 y naught. Everything the first value of the differences. Then you can ask the question, how can I find the del yn, del square yn, del cube yn, etc. It will be last value from the table. First value from the table, everything will give the forward differences. The last value from the table, it will give the backward differences, values for the backward differences. Okay, fine. Now you know the value of u and everything we can take from the table. Now we are going to substitute it. That's it. Substitute in the formula equation 1. You can get the answer. Before that, I would like to explain one concept. Yeah, from this table, how to take the forward and backward values. This is what, as I told you already, this one only. This is del y. First value is delta y naught. Del square y. First value is delta square y naught. First value of del cube y is del cube y naught. This is del power 4 y naught. This is del power 5 y naught. Exactly, guys. That's it. As I told you already, the last value of this one, the last value from the table, we can find what it is. The backward difference values. It is the last value of del y represents, delta will represent del yn. This is del square yn. This is del cube yn. This is del power 4 yn. This is del power 5 yn. So the first value in each and the differences will give the forward difference values, and the last value from the table we can take the backward difference values. That's it, guys. Apart from that, there is nothing in this problem. It will be so easy to understand. So that's it. So this is the formula you know very well, and u value we found already. Now substitute in the formula. First value is y naught, and then plus u value is 0.5 into del y naught we have taken from the table, plus 0.5 into 0.5 minus 1 by 2 factorial del square y naught. Substitute that values like that. That's it. Simplify this. It's better to simplify each and every term. You can use your calculator simply. Look at that. Suppose I have to solve this term. How can I do that? 0.5 into 0.5 minus 1 into 0.5 minus 2. You can go give like that in your calculator directly. Into 3, into 1. Again, bracket into 1. Find this value. Finally, divided by 3 factorial. You can give like that. Each and every time you can solve in your calculator like that. Don't do manually because you will commit some mistakes. So give all the values, the numerator values first, everything. Finally, in the divided by 3 factorial like that in your calculator. This is what you have to do while you are solving the problem. Solve this each and every step. You can get 20 plus 2, and for the third term, fourth term, fifth term it is 0 because I multiply by 0, everything will be 0. That's it. Then final answer will be 21.69 lakhs. So it is nothing but the y of 1946. Y value is 21.69 at x equal to 1946. That's what the meaning. That's it. Similarly, we have to find at 1976. To find the population size in 1976 we have to find. So as I told you already, the 4 differences. What are the differences? First you have to change first value, last value. Instead of y naught, it is yn. Then the operator del. Then instead of u, we are using v. Then everything will be plus here. That's it. These are all the differences. Then what is the formula to find v? So to find the value of v, it will be, this is the important here, x minus xn by h, because it is backward. Backward means last value, forward means first value. That is a simple clue to avoid mistakes, right? Now 1976 minus xn value, x naught, xn is x, last value of x. X naught means first value of x. That's it. X is whatever we have to find, 1976. Then it is 1 minus 1.5. Substitute the value in the above one. Simplify the problem. That's it. This will be the final answer, 40.829. This is the population size, and population size at x equivalent to 1976. That's it. Then if you find the difference between both, we can get the population increase. This is what we have to find out. What is the population increase during the period? How to find? I know the population size at one period, 1946 and 1976 also. Then how can I get it? Yeah, exactly. If I are subtracting both, 40.809 minus 21.69, I can get the answer. So this is what the 19.119 lakhs. So as I told you already, while I am solving the problem, I will give some clues to conclude whether your answer is right or wrong. You no need to wait until the result. I mean, I'm talking about a semester examination result. If you're writing an exam, you don't need to wait until the result. You can conclude at the time itself while you're writing the exam. So I'm getting 19.119. Okay, not this one. Exactly. For the first one, for x equal to 1976, I am getting 40.809. How to check whether it is right or wrong? That is what I am going to explain now. 1976, 40.8. Come to the table. 1946. 1976. The answer is 40.8. Can you see this? Do you identify now my clue? What is the clue I'm going to give now? Yes, exactly. 1971 is 36 lakhs. 1981 is 46 lakhs. Obviously, if you're finding between that year, it should be lying between 36 to 46. Yeah, between it's lying 40.8. It is exactly, our answer is right. Similarly, 1946 we found the value. 1946. What is the answer we obtained? 1946 is 21.69. So 21.69. It will be 1946. 21.69. Exactly. It is lying between 20 to 24. Suppose I am getting the answer 18.69. 18 means it absolutely it will be wrong. Then suppose if I am getting 25 point something, or a 30 point, 40 point, someone they will commit some mistake while they are doing the problem. They will get the answer like 40.69 or 56.69, whatever may be some values more than that they will get. So by that time you can conclude, yeah, it is wrong. So if you are choosing that year, it should be between that. For that you should check one more thing, the values. In some problems the value won't be in the ascending order or descending order. It should be, if it is in ascending order or it is in descending order, we can come to the conclusion whether your answer is right or wrong. That's it, guys. So this is the way we have to solve this problem. 1976 we found, 1946 also found. If you are subtracting both, we obtain 19.119 lakhs, right? Next example. The following table gives a half-yearly premium. So, as I told you already, it has the major application to find the population size. Not only that, each and everyone will take policies. Our parents or there may be the possibility you may have some policies. So, how do I know? It's how much it's maturing at that age. So that and all also we can do the concept of interpolation. So interpolation has a wide application in the day-to-day life, playing a major role in the day-to-day life application. Good. So this is the second example, a practical example simply if you want to say. So just a premium we have given. So we have to estimate the premium at the age 46 and the 63. So 40, 50, 55. So all are equal interval. So this is the way you have to conclude before to answer the question. And in this topic, I mean interpolation, we should identify whether it is equally spaced or unequally spaced. Equally spaced is Newton's forward and Newton's backward. Unequally spaced, Newton's divided difference formula is there. We can have given a separate video for that Newton divided difference and the Lagrange's. We can go through that. Right. So here 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 all are equally spaced. So we can use Newton's forward and backward interpolation formula. So at age 46, what is the middle level here? Yeah, 55 is the middle level. I have to find the population. So not sorry, it's a premium at the age 46. 46 will be here. Yes. So then what will be what we have to get the answer? It should be between 114.84 and 96.16, because look at that, it is in descending order. That's why, as I told you already, the clue we should check. We can come to the conclusion your answer is right or wrong. For that, it should be in ascending order or descending order. Yeah, it is in descending order. Obviously, you can come to the conclusion here. So your answer should be lying between 114, the premium, which should be 114 and the 96. If you are getting beyond that or previous that one only, uh, uh, it will be wrong. You have to check the calculation once again, right? Similarly for 63, 63 will take place here. So the answer confirmly it should be between 74 and 68. So it's in the decreasing order, right? So before the middle level, we can apply forward. After the middle level, 63 is after the middle level. It is backward. Suppose if they ask the 55, either you can apply forward or backward here. That's it. Now the same way we are going to proceed here also. First to form the difference table, arguments, x values, y values. That's it. And then how to find the differences? Exactly what we have done already. We have to proceed in the similar way. This minus of this. Don't do the mistake. It won't be this minus this. Next to minus the previous. That is what you have to do. So it should be this minus this. Then what is the answer? Minus 18, negative value. Is it clear? That's it. Similarly, 83.32 minus 96.16. So you'll get minus 12.84. It's better to write in the middle, guys, in which way I have presented here, because then only you won't get the confusion, right? 71.48 minus 83.32 will give minus 8.84. Next, this minus this will give this. Similarly, find the next differences. This minus this. While you are doing like that, you should do very carefully. Minus 12.84 minus of minus 18.68. So what will happen here? Minus into minus, it will become plus. That's why it's better to insert like this in your calculator. Your calculator won't do any mistakes. Manually, if you're doing, you will commit some mistake with the plus or minus sign. So use your calculator to avoid mistakes. Right. Similarly, we can find third difference, and up to fourth differences we found. So from the you know very well from the table values only we will take the first value of x will give x naught, the last value of x will give xn, the first value of y will give y naught, the last value of y will give y1, and the rest of the values we will take from this. That's it. So it is exactly delta y naught. This is delta square y naught. This is delta cube y naught. This is delta power 4 y naught. Similarly, when we are applying the backward concept, we will take the last values that are going to named as del yn, last value, because it's backward operator. Forward operator, it is y naught, first value. It will be y naught. Backward operator, it will be yn. Next, del square yn. And then del cube yn. Similarly, del power 4 yn. That's it, guys. Simply we have to find the value of u and v here. For forward u value we have to find, backward v value we have to find. Apart from everything we can take from the table what we found in the difference table, right? So find the premium of the policies maturing at the age at x equal to 46. It's before the middle level we are using Newton's forward interpolation formula. This is the formula you know very well. Already we solved a problem. This is the important thing. What is the value of u? X minus x naught by h. X value is whatever you are going to find, that is x. X naught is first value from the table, x divided by h is difference of x, it will be. So we'll get 0.2. Substitute in the first formula. Simplify that. As I told you already, try to solve each and every step separately. Use calculator to do that. Then only you won't do any mistakes. So the premium value, as I told you already, it is lying between that two only. This is the way to conclude whether it is right or wrong. Right. Now come to the second one. To find the premium of the policies maturing at the age 63. 63, it's a fall under after the middle level. So it is, that's why we are going to apply backward interpolation formula. So you know very well how to write the backward interpolation formula. Exactly this one only. Yn plus v into del yn plus v into v plus 1 by 2 factor del square yn plus etc. Here V value, V equivalent to x minus xn by h. You know very well what is your x, what it is? Yes, x is nothing but 63. Whatever we are going to find, that is our x. Xn, how to choose xn? The last value of x will be xn. So substituted, we can get the answer negative 0.4. Substitute in the above formula, step to the step-by-step procedure. Final answer will be the premium. Yeah, it is lying between the two values as I told you already in the given table. This is the way to conclude whether your answer is right or wrong. So final result, the policy at the premium of the policy maturing at x equal to 46 is 110.5257. Similarly, at age 63 is 70.525851. I hope this video lecture is very helpful to solve the problems under interpolation concept, particularly for equal intervals. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, subscribe it and share to others. Then only you can get the update if I'm adding immediately. Thank you.